What if you don't really know that person's personality? I joke about it with one of my colleagues that, man, business is like a marriage. You get into a business and it's just like a marriage. You think you know someone and you might not know them, and now you have entanglements and you can't get out of those entanglements. What if you don't? You just don't know. You meet someone, they have a great skill set. You say, this is good. I can do this. You can do that. Great. Let's open a business, because that's usually how it happens. And we're going to go ahead and have this great enterprise together. And then slowly you see certain things happening. And now, because you're equal partners, or because you both have ownership, meaning that there's no hierarchy, how do you even approach that person? Can you pick and choose? What should take priority? Because you don't want to sound nagging or nitpicky. But what if that's your personality, though? Nagging and nitpicky. Like, I'm nitpicky about legal stuff all the time. You know that. My clients know that too. Yes, I am completely nitpicky about legal stuff. Yes. Everything has to be completely correct for me, or it drives me insane. That's my personality. What techniques can we use to tailor ourselves to those personalities?
I think personality is key, but you have to know that before you go in. And if that person is nitpicky, that may be a fantastic thing, because if they're nitpicky about these areas that you're not as knowledgeable about, that's a good balance. That too, we're going to have to realize and say it up front. You're real nitpicky about such and so, but that's a strength in our relationship because I am not. So that's why I said, to begin with, you have to even know yourself. Are you the type that even should go into a partnership? Perhaps not. You also have to say to yourself, when it comes to these kinds of things, I know I'm not 100% and my partner is. So I'm going to have to learn to get into that. But even these kinds of things are preventative. So we have to do an awful lot of talking and communicating, which is one of the major components of conflict resolution. And that's before we sign any documents. Like before the marriage, there's that dating period, and you may be arguing and fighting even when you're dating. It's not all love, love, love. So you get to know each other's strengths and weaknesses. So then you know, okay, I know this is a strength of yours. This is a weakness of mine. So I'm going to say out loud, I know that we're going to be a good balance because you're great at this and I'm not. That's not legally, but you still can even write some of those agreements down just for each other. I think the more you talk, the more you communicate, better outcome is going to be. Communication is key. And that's one of the basic skills in conflict resolution.
The content on Minding Your Business is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be construed as specific legal advice. This show discusses general legal issues affecting business owners. Opinions of the guests are not necessarily that of the show. If you need assistance with your specific legal issue, please consult with a licensed attorney.